Anyway, it's time to get into the Texxys Awards, the year-long awards for Tiger Driver 9X. Boy, oh boy, thank you to the 1,410 people who voted. That is all because of Steven Larson. I swear to God, bro, I kept track of how many people voted and everything like that. It's more people like Malcolm Bivens and Faye or whatever, and all those people retweeted their stuff. But I'd say like a good 400, maybe 500 came in for Steven Larson. So, yeah. Let's get into Texxys Awards. The first award up, of course, we ain't gonna make you wait for it. Who did you guys vote for Wrestler of the Year? We had the main options of this was voted for. Let's clarify. All the main options, like all the top 5, we did all the categories. We were like, hey, who do you guys think should be in here? And then we took all the, like if Sasha Banks had like 50 votes and John Moxley had like 49 votes, we put the top 5 to 6 most voted for categories, voted for answers, and we put them in a poll, and then you guys picked on those. So it was a wide thing, and then a multiple choice poll. So Wrestler of the Year. The options were Sasha Banks, John Moxley, Lee Moriarty, Roman Reigns, and AJ Gray. And with over, it was a very, very, very close call between these two. With over 27% of the votes, John Moxley is voted Wrestler of the Year. Sasha Banks had 26%. She was right there behind it. So shout out to John Moxley for winning Wrestler of the Year. He had an incredible year. And a great champion, honestly, for AEW. And I just think he had banger on top of banger on top of bangers, great promos. He really missed. I think the only time he missed was like that Jake Hager match, I think.
I don't even remember it.
Yeah, I think that was the thing, but I don't think that was really his fault.
Yeah.
Next up, Breakout Wrestler of the Year. Your choices were Lee Moriarty, Ricky Starks, Erica Lee, Calvin Tankman, and Orange Cassidy. And with over 36% of the votes, the winner is Lee Moriarty.
All caps when you say the man's name.
I don't think there's anyone that deserves Breakout Wrestler of the Year more, maybe besides AJ and Ricky Starks.
Yeah, but AJ was kind of like, he was kind of breaking out already in like 2019.
True, that's very true. But I think this year for him was good. But Lee went from like I don't even think he was on our 20 for people to watch out for 20, and then he just straight up and had a fucking incredible year, had bangers with legends like Alex Shelley, ACH. I mean, like, man, Gresham, his collective run, insane. I know he won't hear it. I think that man is one of the best wrestlers on the planet, and congrats to him for winning.
You think he's playing about being humble and he secretly got a big ass head?
That man is secretly like, you damn right I'm fucking winning. Lee's up for the next award. Let's see if he wins. Speaking of Lee Moriarty and being a scary wrestler, yikes. The next award is for Scariest Wrestler of the Year. The nominees were Abaddon, Lee Moriarty, Su Yung, Nick Gage, The Fiend, and legitimately not Lee Moriarty.
Which I was pulling for that one.
Legitimately, so many people wrote in not Lee, any variation of anyone but Lee, that it had to be an option. It was actually ranked above The Fiend. I'm not going to lie to you. It was crazy. And the winner for Scariest Wrestler of the Year with 37% of the votes is Abaddon. God damn, I wish it was not Lee Moriarty, but it was Abaddon.
Son of a bitch. Next year we'll get the memes.
But what
Next
I will
year we'll
say
get the bits.
is that for Scariest Wrestler of the Year, Lee had 5% of the votes, but not Lee had 11. So
sorry, Lee. The numbers speak for themselves.
And they spell you ain't a scary ass nigga for you. This year we have a Mike Awesome Award dedicated to the best big men in pro wrestling.
We don't even need to name candidates for this one because it was such a landslide.
We don't, but we will give them their due.
Of course.
The nominees were AJ Gray, Calvin Tankman, Keith Lee, Chris Dickinson, and the late great Brody Lee. And of course, without a shadow of a doubt, Brody Lee won. He was in the lead
by like a billion votes.
He was in the lead before. He was in second place, I think. AJ was gonna win before on the maybe third day, and that was maybe a couple of days before his passing. But yeah, absolutely deserving. One of the best big men of all time. And this year, maybe from when was he post? When did he debut? About May or June?
Yeah, May.
Yeah,
I think it was like early quarantine.
Just a great run and just a great legend all timer. Mike Awesome, Brody Lee, 2 big men gone too soon who will be dearly missed. And shout out to Brody Lee one time. Yeah, man, R.I.P. Match of the Year candidate. ACH, which is Lee Moriarty, still from the Collective. Still Life versus Dark Sheik from the Collective. The Young Bucks versus Adam Page and Kenny Omega from, I believe, Revolution.
Revolution. Yes.
Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso for Clash of Champions, and Eddie Kingston versus Jon Moxley in the I Quit match. And with over 33% of the votes, the Young Bucks versus Adam Page and Kenny Omega from Revolution wins the match of the year. I thought that match was great. I thought that match was a heater. My personal pick was Still Life versus Dark Sheik. I don't know why that match is so fucking sick to me, but I love that match. Those two killed it. But all 5 of these matches are great.
I think my favorite match this year was Lee versus Gresham from Spring Break.
It's another heater. That had a lot of votes in the.
It's definitely the one I've rewatched the most.
Yeah, that's a great match for anyone wanting to get into technical wrestling. 2 fucking legends of the craft. That was also really close to being in the top 5. Lee had a lot of heaters in here, for people voting for them. So shout out to Young Bucks, Adam Page, and Kenny Omega. They will not give us they will not be making an acceptance speech, I feel like. But hey, shout out to them anyway.
No, probably not. But yeah, maybe if Hangman's just like hanging out at home, you know?
Yeah. Tag Team of the Year. The nominees are Top Flight, The North, The Young Bucks, Best Friend, and the Golden Role Models of Bayley and Sasha Banks. I can say that before, maybe the first 5 days before everyone started getting here with over 1,000 votes, Top Flight was going to win the Tag Team of the Year. But with over 30% of the votes, the Golden Role Models of Bayley and Sasha Banks came in and snatched that up. I don't really know. I don't think Top Flight is Tag Team of the Year because I think it might be. Those boys are fucking amazing wrestlers.
They popped around like October.
Yeah, they really it was 2 months ago. So I think it was a little bit too early to give them Tag Team of the Year. But maybe next year, holy shit, I think it's going to be,
Oh, no question.
I think the North doesn't get enough credit because I don't think enough people are really watching TNA, but they had a great tag team run.
The North for sure doesn't get enough credit.
The Young Bucks will never get the credit they deserve, but they had heaters as well. I mean, they won Tag Team of the Year. I think Golden Role Models is great, but I feel like they didn't have enough. I just feel like WWE's Women's Tag Division does not have enough of not enough people in it. Not enough variety in matches, but I think they had a great run and it was building up to a great story. So shout out to Bayley and Sasha Banks for being Tag Team of the Year. I think they deserve it. And hey, man. Absolutely. Stable of the Year. We have the nominees are The Hurt Business, The Dark Order, Team Taz, 440, and the Second Gear Crew, SGC, all fucking day, baby. And the winner with, and this was a close one, by the way, with 38.6% of the votes, The Hurt Business. Dun, 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 dun. Dark Order was like right behind them with like 14 less votes. But the Hurt, I mean, goddamn, bro, you want to talk about reinventing and just you took, first of all, it's all niggas, which is beautiful. You have Cedric Alexander, Shelton, Bobby Lashley, MVP. I'm missing the 5th one.
No,
all somewhat not irrelevant, but they were kind of just floundering around, especially Cedric. But they're all especially talented. They're all great, and they all should be given opportunity. And MVP came in and made those boys matter with some music and a couple of suits. I mean, they got the tag team titles and the United States Championships now. The promos are funny and sick. Bobby Lashley's a goddamn from being in the segment where he was getting punked out by Rusev out of a cake to being just a fucking monster again. Cedric Alexander's finding cockiness. Shelton Benjamin is proof that he can still go. It's just I think it really does deserve Stable of the Year because they just came up insane.
Yeah, I think people that know me know who I voted for.
Team Taz
had to be Team Taz.
Yeah, man, Team Taz is crazy too.
I fucking love Team Taz.
I love Team Taz,
but I think that's also just because of how little like main roster WWE I've watched this year. But every time I see something from the Hurt Business, I'm like, damn, I should be watching this.
Yeah, they're sick. But also shout out to the Dark Order because I mean, once again, from the beginning of the year where everyone was like, man, fuck these two. And it pissed me off because I love Uno and Dos. I've loved them for a real long time. People were not giving them the chance and also, you know how much I love ministry type shit. They were not giving them a chance. And then from the Exalted One and then it being Brody and then Brody single-handedly lifting up the whole group just by his presence. And then all those guys putting in so much work. Uno, Dos, Anna Jade, John Silver, Alex Reynolds, 10 and 5, I think. Alan Angels and I named 7 out of I named like 6 out of 7. I was really good with that. Okay. And
Preston
Vance. Yeah, Preston Vance. Yeah. Yeah, those guys put in so much work and they've become such a legitimate force. And then let's not even to mention fucking BTE. just being heaters, man. And of course, shout out to 440 for being complete dickheads. Fuck those dudes. I still give RSP a middle finger anytime he's on my screen. And SGC, I mean, I think SGC would have won if they had more stable. They're just more of a collective at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. But shout out to all those
guys. That's copyrighted.
Oh, yo, shit. Sorry. For promotion of the year, hey, guess who isn't on this list? Guess what promotion is not on this list? I just realized it. Holy shit. Promotion of the year, we have All Elite Wrestling, Game Changer Wrestling, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Impact Wrestling, and Pro Wrestling Noah. Jake must have wrote that one in.
But, before we get hounded, we did not come up with these nominees.
Yeah, I have to clarify once again.
You did.
Y'all came up with this.
People did.
Y'all came up with this a lot.
We are not WWE haters. I mean, I am. A little bit.
That boy, you know you want a job.
Of course I do. Of course. You think I won't delete tweets for a job? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, some people don't even get to delete their tweets. They get their tweets deleted for them. Anyway.
That's crazy. Should have been talking shit.
It was a landslide victory, by the way, with nearly 60% of the votes. The answer was All Elite Wrestling, which I mean, well fucking deserved.
Damn, it feels good to be #elite.
Shout out to Tony Pizza Guy and Deadlock for that bit. It's just, yeah, I mean, AEW had a fucking solid, like, I guess this is their second year, but like, man.
It's like a year and a half.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that year was really solid with just good championship runs, funny bits, funny segments, a lot of mistakes, but a lot of stuff that made me, I don't want to be a fan of one promotion over the other, but I find myself being like, yeah, I got to watch AEW more than I got to watch anything else that's on wrestling TV.
When you said good bits, that reminded me of something I forgot to mention in the AEW review that I think you'll appreciate. When Miro was talking to Chuck Taylor,
you say elated?
What?
Did he say elated?
No.
Damn.
He said he was talking to Chuck Taylor and he had this crazy fit on, and I think Dasha was the interviewer, and he was like, "Go ahead, feel."
Oh my! No, he didn't.
And she touched. Yes.
Oh my!
And she touched it, and he said, "That's enough."
What? You fuck you! You didn't tell me. I
Miro,
can't believe
Miro did the Conan bit.
Miro did the
Conan bit.
Conan.
Probably as a tribute to Brody, because Brody was doing the Conan bit.
Wow, that makes my heart full.
But Miro did the Conan bit.
Hey, I'm just saying, WWE ain't never did no Conan bits. That's all I'm saying.
Never. WCW and A Conan bits are for TNT only, baby.
Show of the year. The nominees were For the Culture, AEW Full Gear, AEW Revolutions, FE's Big Gay Brunch, and Paris is Bumping. Billy Dixon presents a Paris Bumping. With 27.2% of the votes, the winner is For the Culture. And I gotta say, man, thank God. That's
definitely the winner.
Yeah, I agree. But when all those
front to back,
when all those that was winning from the jump. A lot of these got changed, and I was very worried that was not going to win, because I felt like this is just the best show of the year, to be honest with you. But
definitely.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to AJ and J Rose, and shout out to GCW for giving them the platform to do that show during the collective week. That's the only good thing. Never mind. Anyway, you had that scramble match with fucking Mike Outlaw, Hoodfoot, Timmy Lou, Zay Washington, and AC Mack, which is fucking crazy. I need a fucking Hoodfoot to win, but whatever. I'll digress. JTG versus Trey Miguel. The fucking match between Top Flight, PB Smooth, and Trey Lamar, and Christian Casanova and Tasha Steelz, when Tasha Steelz, goddamn, that bump is still crazy.
Got fucking tossed.
Yeah, she got tossed into the air and into the Hurricane Rana. Trish Adora versus fucking Shug D for the Pan African World Diaspora Wrestling Championship. I mean, heater. Shug D fucking he was trying to break that girl's arm. I think Trish Adora, why isn't she on more shows, man? Whatever. She just fucking rules. And I think that was a star-making performance for both of them. Calvin Tankman versus O'Shea Edwards. Two meaty men slapping meat.
Big meaty men slapping meat.
The fucking fatal four-way between Willow Nightingale, Devin Monroe, Faye, and Marty Bell. Heater. AJ Gray versus Dez. Heater.
That match went insane. Dez got his head taken up. That was the match with the lariat where J Rose is in the background and he like gets up and
he loses
off.
his mind. Lee versus ACH. I mean, come on, come on, bro. And
speaks for itself.
Of course, the main event where we're up at, I don't know how long, I don't know what time it was we're up, because this show was at like what, 12, I think.
Yeah. And we were up cracking jokes
through
this entire match.
Yeah, let's not talk about that. And we were fucking exhausted. But then Tuco Scorpio hits the fucking was it the moonsault?
The tumbleweed.
What's the moonsault like?
No, that's not the tumbleweed. That's the moonsault.
What is the moonsault or the 450? No, it was a moonsault.
No, he hit the moonsault leg drop.
The fucking moonsault leg drop on AR Fox and murks this man, bro.
Fuck, it's got a name and I can't think of the name.
I was fucking losing my mind. I could not believe that. I think it's called Drop the Bomb.
Something like that.
That shit went crazy. So this is well deserved, I think, for show of the year.
There was no misses on that show.
Absolutely
there was no,
not.
like, dead spots, nothing.
I think in second place was AEW Revolution. I don't really remember that.
Either that or Full Gear.
Let me see what that card was actually.
It had that shitty Dustin versus Jake Hager match.
Is that when he kissed his wife?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, never mind. I should have lost.
The rest of the show was really good.
I should have lost. Moving on. Best wrestling moment of the year. Let's talk about a robbery here. Anyway, best wrestling moment of the year. The nominees are Kenny Omega showing up on Impact, Roman Reigns' return, Edge returning at the Royal Rumble, Eddie Kingston's AEW debut, and it's Sting when Sting came to AEW. And with 50% of the votes, you think you know me. I thought I knew our fan base, but I guess I didn't. Edge wins. Oh, wow. This guy comes back from a career-ending neck surgery we never thought he'd come back from. Wow. Everyone cried. Everyone was emotional. Edge ain't never sit no rafters, bro. All right? You know, I think what the ticket is
he literally did. No, he literally did.
He did say those rafters.
1998. Yeah.
Damn, he did. He was in them rafters, huh?
Yep. Edge was for show in the raft.
I think
talking about you think you know me.
You know, the real reason Sting obviously didn't win is because I put all these, you know, I put Kenny Omega's Impact, Roman Reigns returns, Edge returns, but then I put it's Sting, and I guess people just, you know, obviously Sting would have won. You know, I just didn't put it the right way. That's the real issue here.
I just want to listen. I just want to speak real quick to our listeners, to the Milker Mafia out there. Don't let him try to guilt trip you. Don't let him make you think you were wrong. You made the correct choice.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all made the right choice, bro. That was Wrestle of the Year. I don't give a fuck.
There was a full crowd for that.
Oh my god, bro!
And they went fucking nuts.
I will never forget that. That was so cool, bro.
I cried
too. That was the day Kobe died, my nigga.
That was a horrible day.
That was a horrible day, and I was like, this fucking sucks.
I was already crying earlier in the day.
This fucking sucks. And my nigga, when you're like, who's it gonna be? And you just hear silence, and you think,
and they didn't do it at like number 30 because it's number 30. You're like, oh, here comes a surprise. That shit was like 21.
Nigga, you think you
like
know me?
I thought we were about to get fucking Wesley Blake,
bro.
Or fucking,
and the man had the tears in his eyes, bro. And then he said
when he came out the smoke crying.
Oh my god! And then the nigga, and then that fucking another chance to feel alive, and he puts his hands up with a pyro, bro. Oh god!
The second we get off this, I'm watching that again.
My eyes are tearing again, bro. That shit fucking ruled, bro.
That shit was beautiful,
god
bro.
Damn, man.
Fuck everything, man. Edge returning was crazy.
Edge fucking return ruled. I went crazy when Sting returned, but this is undeniable. Fucking that shit was crazy. On the opposite end of the spectrum, worst wrestling moment of the year.
I think we know which one.
Yeah,
is this one?
We had Cody Rhodes return. I forgot. This was voted so much. It's crazy. Cody Rhodes returns with black hair and cuts a promo, and then he was like, "Damn, nobody got that I was doing a Return to Superman bit." Rey Mysterio.
Yeah, Cody. No, we didn't.
I got it because he did the Death of Super. He had the Death of Superman bloody logo on the Tron. I was like, yeah, okay. Who cares? Superman sucks. Rey Mysterio's fake eye. RSP beating Nick Gage at Run Ricky Run on February 15th. I was there. It's my birthday. Sunny Kiss getting jobbed out to Kenny Omega, which should have been Janela, just because that's literally what the match was going to be. And then Goldberg beating The Fiend. And of course, with over 50% of the votes was Goldberg beating The Fiend. I don't know why the fuck that happened. It was a mistake. It was a dumb decision from dumb creative.
And they about to run it back.
Nah, don't wish it on Big Drew Mac, bro. Goldberg's going to go for the spear. 9 man's going to claymore him, bro. Come on, bro.
And he's going to kick out.
Oh, God, I hope not. I hope not. Yeah, that just didn't make any sense, man. The Fiend was a monster. They had established that nothing had hurt him, which was dumb on their part. Gave him the belt, and then Goldberg beats him for the belt in a country that no one's going to boo it for, and then comes back, supposed to fight Roman Reigns, can't do it, and then lose to Braun Strowman anyway. Just fucking stupid. Just dumb. Cinematic match of the year. There was a sense of, because of COVID, obviously, a lot of matches at the early part of this year, in April, May, were just not in front of a crowd. They were just not, they were just, had a little DSLR, had a little script, said, we gonna make some
just a
movies.
little scripty script.
Yes, indeed. Had your little script. What? Your actors? What? Your key light? What? Your staff? What? Anyway, the Firefly Funhouse match. Stadium Stampede, the Boneyard match, Billy Dixon and Hot Dog Starks versus Erica Lee and Eddie McQueen, which is a slept on heater. You can go check it out on IWTV right now. And
Paris is bumping.
Hmm?
On Paris is bumping.
I don't think that was on Paris is Bumping. I think that was Wrestlers Take Manhattan from Uncanny Attractions. How about you do research, you fucking geek? And MV Young versus Vicky Sanchez.
I had the wrong match with Eddie McQueen and Erica Lee in it.
Oh my god. Yeah.
They were in a multi-person match on Paris is bumping.
That match does rule because Billy Dixon and Hot Dog Starks did the Brothers of Destruction bit. Yeah, that's fucking, and that popped me big time. With 35% of the votes, the winner was the Firefly Funhouse match. I think this is interesting because I really thought that
I think this is severely wrong.
What do you think it is?
Stadium Stampede.
You know, I was gonna say Boneyard match, but I think you're right. Stadium Stampede had the
horse,
the golf cart,
fucking horse. They fought in a bar.
Yeah, and with the milk beer.
Inner Circle had matching jerseys
with the 5150.
Yeah, they jumped from literally like the I don't even know what to call it, like the second deck of the football stadium for the finish.
Jericho hit the fucking mascot with the juice effect.
Yeah.
Oh god, remember they did that Matt Jackson, the Young Bucks did the suplex all the way down the field.
Yeah.
The horse was
Matt
outside
Hardy did the Lake of Reincarnation.
Yeah, bro, and they were drowning fucking the LAX, I guess, or Proud and Powerful. Yeah, you're right. That match ruled. I was gonna say the Boneyard match because I fucking love that.
That would be my second place.
But
Firefly Funhouse was icy, but like,
well, yeah, it was a segment. It was not a match.
Yeah, that's not even a match. They didn't wrestle.
We did get NWO John Cena though.
Yeah, and it was awesome.
Yeah, but if you can, please go sure check out Billy Dixon, Hot Dog Starks, Erica Lee, Eddie McQueen, and MV Young versus Pinky Sanchez. Both of them should be on IWTV. Billy Dixon and Hot Dogs, they should both be under Uncanny Attractions, but be sure to check out Paris is Bumping as well. Next up is an award dedicated to a man that is also very important to us, the Monty Brown Award. I don't really have words to describe it. The nominees are
you just, if you know, you know.
Yeah. The truth is the truth, as Matt Hardy would say. The nominees are Monty Brown, Brown Monty, Marcus Corvon, the Alpha Male, and Twitter user Connie Beaumaye. I don't know how she got in here, but goddamn, she had a lot of votes. But unfortunately, Connie, when it comes to the Serengeti, only one Alpha Male exists. The winner, of course, for the first annual Monty Brown Award is Monty Brown. But goddamn, Connie, you had a lot of votes.
Damn.
You were in second place.
I was pulling for Brown Monty.
Oh man, Brown Monty got canceled. He said some shit on Twitter. It was crazy. He's talking about how the Serengeti.
Really?
Yeah. Brown Monty, you can't rock with him. You can't rock with him.
But you know what Monty Brown said this year?
What? Oh yeah.
He said, "Mox, you can kick rocks."
I wonder. Okay, so we can see all the responses. There are over 1,200 responses for this, which is crazy. Let's see what other people wrote in. Bronte Mound, Monty Braun,
okay.
Jake. Did you write that in yourself?
No, I voted for Monty Brown.
Spike Dudley, Candy Lee,
okay.
Pounce, period. Monty Brown with an I, the Alpha Male Marcus Corvon, Monty Brownie, and then a bunch of marks that didn't figure out what this award was. I don't understand this award. Well, you should have been paying attention. You fucking nerds.
Wow.
Anyway, Feud of the Year. Nominees are Bayley versus Sasha, Eddie Kingston versus John Moxley, Best Friends versus Santana and Ortiz, Creep Squad versus Wholesome Gang, and Roman Reigns versus Jey Uso. And the winner, with over 28% of the votes, almost 30%, Bayley and Sasha Banks. Now, I will say, Creep Squad and Wholesome Gang had a stranglehold on this, and they are in second place. But when more people came in that weren't too sure of the bits, they take a L.
Yeah.
But
maybe we should have kept it to the bit award.
Oh, well, we'll get to the bit awards. Don't you worry. Yeah, man, I think it's great. I mean, they had a great. Only thing I feel like that makes this better is like a lot of the times we're watching that. Well, I was watching. I don't think you're really watching WWE like that. It's kind of like, damn, is this going to be the week? Is this going to be the week? Is this going to be the week? And they were like, no. And it kept.
Wasn't it like that like for years?
It's been like that for years too. But it was like, and then you got Bailey doing it too, which is great. So I think it was great, and I think it deserves a feud of the year. You had Bailey coming into her own as a different established person. Sasha finally getting the belt and defending it. A fucking great heater between these two. I wish I had a crowd, man. I wish I had a crowd. As your winner for feud of the year. Promo of the year. We got Eddie Kingston's debut promo at AEW. Roman Reigns' head of the table promo. Jon Moxley's promo on Eddie Kingston before Full Gear. Eddie Kingston's promo on Jon Moxley before Full Gear, and Big E's promo on Talking Smack, talking about how he can be serious and win the Intercontinental Champion. And the winner, with over 28.8% of the votes, is Eddie Kingston's debut promo. And of course, in second place is his promo on Jon Moxley before Full Gear. Eddie
That's
Kingston,
the one I voted for.
Eddie Kingston is goddamn, with almost over 50% of the votes, is the promo giver of the year. I mean,
I'm pretty sure for the next like 15 Texxys awards, Eddie Kingston's gonna win promo of the year.
Yeah, goddamn right, man. Shout out to Eddie Kingston.
Who
man.
does it better than that man?
And I mean, he also won the IWTV award for his promo at No Holds Barred.
ICW?
Yeah,
the one that got him hired.
Yeah, so I mean, Eddie Kingston is just love him while he's here. What a fucking great promo. Shout out to you, Eddie Kingston. I
swear on my beautiful mother's eyesight.
Yeah. The Come On Son Award, which is an award where we're just like, man, come on, son. That's all you can really say about it. The nominees were the WWE in general, Cody winning back the TNT Championship, Otis losing Money in the Bank, Retribution, and breaking up the Iconics. Very funny that these were all suggested by you. All of them. And there are a lot of...
I need to remind the listener.
And a lot of it was just like, just a WWE. The WWE's like, all of it. It was like, damn, I got to put WWE here. And WWE is sure enough 4 out of 5 of these nominees. And the winner is the WWE in general, of course, clearly. I mean, goddamn, almost 80% of the votes. Let's look through some of these other things that WWE has done. WWE in general, Otis losing Money in the Bank was stupid. Retribution. It's getting better. It's getting better. Hopefully it gets there. Hopefully they use everyone right. Breaking up the Iconics, dumb as fuck. I don't understand why. Everything in Raw that isn't Drew McIntyre, someone says. Miz cashing in Money in the Bank briefcase and losing. Raw being ass. Someone said Chris's horny tweets. Hey, buddy, go fuck yourself. How about that? Yeah, man. WWE has been real weird this year. Just a bunch of like weird stuff that did not need to happen. Breaking up Heavy Machinery and the Iconics, and even just separating Kalisto from Lucha Bros. Weird
Lucha House Party.
Oh, Lucha House Party. Weird stuff, man. Just weird stuff that they just didn't need to do. And of course, this is only in wrestling because we are not touching anything else they did for this award.
Yeah, we don't. This is a happy. This is an award show. We don't need
indeed. We're getting into. We're almost into our bit section.
We're getting there.
The Wrestling Content Creator of the Year, which I am very surprised by. The winner, with 25% of the votes, Brian Zane from Wrestling with Regret. The only reason I'm surprised is because I thought Steven Larson was going to win because they had an influx of followers. But Brian Zane...
Were we nominated?
I made sure... Okay, so here's the thing. We were... A lot of people were like, Tiger Driver, da, da, da. I made sure that we are not on this. I didn't want us to be on this. It's not about us. It's for the people. Sorry to stroke your... Not stroking your...
My Texxys is going to be in the mail?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah. We were nominated.
Congratulations, Brian Zane. I love Wrestling with Regret.
Yeah, Wrestling with Regret is one of the best. Of course, Steven Larson was very close behind. And honestly, before Brian Zane and Steven Larson voted, I'm very proud to say that J Rose was winning. Before these people mobilized their following to take the win, J Rose was like leading, and that makes my heart happy. No one works harder than him.
He's about to call somebody a cracker.
I didn't call nobody a cracker. Come on now.
You were thinking it.
I wasn't even thinking it. I would never call Brian Zane a cracker. That man rules.
I didn't say Brian Zane.
I would never call Steven Larson a cracker. I don't know them well enough. You know who is a cracker though? You. Shout out to Deadlock and X3 for being nominees. And also, I'm just going to show some love for some of the other content creators on here that people wrote in. We got IQ Wrestler on Twitter, who makes great MVs and provides great gifts. Cultaholics. Church of Josie. Joseph Montesio, who does some great fucking video essays. Russell Talk. Forsoa. OSW. Tyson Fights. Matthew of Botchamania, of course. Ethan Page. Meltzer. Okay. All right. That's interesting. New Legacy Inc., who, of course, I mean, come on, bro.
Of course.
Good Night Hausen with Danhausen, Seahawk, someone, Christian, TIGERDRIVER9X. There you go. Yeah, people wrote us in. The A Show, Post Wrestling, the Black Wrestling Podcast, Adam, John Canton, Post Wrestling, OSW Review, Myth Gifts, DJ Tony D, Tom Campbell from Desert Island Graps, Undisputed Future Podcast, LGBTQ in the Ring Podcast, Super Eye Patch Wolf, Effie, our Redneck Kung Fu shirts, who has some stuff on us soon. Keep It Strong Style, Wrestle Talk Parts and Fun Known, Mongo eBooks, the Sheenom, Church of Doshi, shout out to Queen of the Ring as well. That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Just want to send some love to you guys out there, all the other content creators. Keep on rocking. Oh, and also Jeff Cannonball's short soda reviews, because those rule.
Oh man, that should have won.
I agree. We got another award here for the I Had a Dream You Died award. Now, originally this award was for all the pieces of shit, but I didn't want to give them any time of the day. So if you are an abuser, if you are a weirdo, if you are a carny, if you are just a fucking scumbag in wrestling, manipulating, hurting, taking care of people, I just want to let you know I had a dream you died at one point or another. People might say, well, that's harsh. I don't give a fuck. We don't got no time for no pieces of fucking trash over here on this side. Fuck you. Kiss our black asses. Well, Jake's ass isn't black, but you got the point.
I also had a dream they died, just to make that clear.
Anyway, best wrestling merch of the year. How about you read those off, Jake?
Okay, best wrestling merch of the year.
Mm-hmm.
Our nominees, we've got the Effie Award
Mm-hmm.
at bfe.com, which I like because it looks like beefy.com.
Yeah, it does.
Schadenfreude merch.
Okay, yeah, you can. Okay, I can do the rest. Yeah.
No. I'm taking care of this. You son of a bitch. You lazy son of a bitch.
Interesting. I will say, I'm very familiar with the merch. It's all great. I don't know how to say it.
Schadenfreude.
I thought it was Freud the whole time, to be real with you.
Freud.
But yes, I knew that.
It might be Schadenfreude. I might have said that wrong.
I am very intelligent. Yes, indeed.
Candy Lee Divas merch.
Yes, we did that. Shout out to Lauren Moran, the great Lauren Moran.
Faye Jackson's Creep Squad merch and Lee Moriarty merch. 37 good.
Yes.
The winner with 23.1% of the vote is Faye Jackson's Creep Squad merch. I mean, there was jerseys, so you know
who designed that?
Given.
Me. I did that. So I will humbly accept my taxi for designing wrestling merch of the year. Yes. No, just thank you guys. I support it. I support you guys. Thank you for buying all the merchandise that I make, because I'm just so incredibly talented. Worst merch of the year. Oh, come on. The nominees are anything Tiger Driver makes. Haha, fuck those dudes. I don't know how 6 people wrote that in, like word for word. It's kind of fucked up. Snoop Dogg and the WWE collab.
You know exactly how many votes anything Tiger Driver makes got? Fucking 69.
Nice. Good.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Murphy.
Thanks.
Murphy's the Disciple shirt. Becky Lynch, the Mom shirt. Or Cody Rhodes' Daddy Eats First shirt. And the winner, with over 41% of the votes, Cody Rhodes' Daddy Eats First shirt. Hey, man.
Honestly, when I saw this, I was thinking in terms of like design and like what shirts look like shit, and I was like, oh, easily Murphy.
I just don't. Why did you make that? Why do you have to eat? What is it, a bit I'm missing? I love bits. Why are you daddy and why are you eating first, my brother?
Because Cody, I don't know who Cody thinks he is,
He obviously thinks he's daddy. He's gonna be a daddy now. Congratulations, Cody. But geez, man, that's a weird shirt to make. It's a weird shirt to make. Anyway, we have the best pro wrestler Twitter account. This is only for wrestlers. The nominees are Malcolm Bivens, Faye Jackson, Big Swole, Candy Lee, and Mr. Meat Purse himself, AJ Gray. The winner, with over 42% of the votes, the homie Malcolm Bivens. A lot of Zaxby's, a lot of being down bad, and just a lot of 90s R&B hip hop references over there. So make sure you go follow him at Malcolm Velli, the homie over there. And on the opposite end of the spectrum, the worst pro wrestling Twitter account, the nominees are Eric Stevens. It had to be him. I hate it had to be him. I don't know why they set him up like that. Flip Gordon, Chris Jericho, TJP, and MJF. Boy, oh boy. Jesus Christ.
There's a lot going on here.
Yes, and the winner is Flip Gordon, who does not like to wear a mask. He even made a video picking up dog duty with his mask, saying this is all this stuff he's good for, and then proceeds to go to the ROH bubble. So that makes a lot of sense to me. Flip Gordon.
And great decision by Ring of Honor to allow him into the bubble.
Yeah,
you did great.
Congratulations for your shitty fucking tweets.
You guys are doing amazing, Sinclair Broadcasting. Flip Gordon won, but even before the events of today, I voted for TJP. Because it's just, there really is no bigger piece of shit, you know?
Yeah, I hate it because TJP was suicide, and I love suicide in more ways than one. So.
Oh, we know you love suicide.
Oh, come on, I'm at the TNA game, man. Jesus
Christ. Yeah, I don't think you did.
I love it. Suicide comes alive, takes the pain remote. You know, I love that shit.
Yeah, but TJP wasn't he was manic. Like,
true.
Not. Yeah, TJP sucks. I won't say what I was about to follow that up with.
Yeah. Thank you. We have to keep some relationships going on. The rest of this is kind of personal. It's all our bits and all our stuff like that. So if you don't care about anything else, you can dip out. Thank you guys for joining us if you decide to. But hey, if not, cool. Beat off of the year. The beat off is our used to be. We're still gonna bring them back. We have some plans for the beat off. Don't worry about it. Our versus type Instagram beat battle where wrestlers and wrestling fans, content creators pick wrestling theme songs to go head to head in certain competitions. The nominees were for beat off of the year: AJ Gray versus Malcolm Bivens, which was based off of black wrestling themes; Jay Rose versus Queen of the Ring from the Attitude Era; Eric Stevens versus Colin Delaney and ECW themes; and Shug D versus Tom Lawler and 80s WF themes, and nothing else was nominated. And the winner for that was, with over 35% of the votes, AJ Gray versus Malcolm Bivens.
I have to say, there must be some people that were not real beaters that voted on this. Because as much as I loved the AJ Gray,
there were over 1,000 people that voted for this, and there were not 1,000 people that voted.
No,
that watched
a lot of not real beaters voted. There has never been a beat off better than Shug D versus Tom Lawler.
Yeah, I mean Shug D sat here. Tom Lawler sat here with the
Tom
cane
put on
mask.
A cane mask.
It's on Kiss from a
Did
Rose.
he also put a gimp mask on at some point?
Yes, he did.
Yeah. Saying Kiss from a Rose. He was dancing.
Shorties with twerking. We're not going to get into that, though, but it was there. It happened. It happened.
Who
the lives don't exist. If you wasn't there, you missed it.
Who?
Let's just say it was live. It was live one time for the one time. And the winner. Oh, new category alert.
One time.
New category alert. Worst beat off of the year. It's simple. Chris versus Jake. When someone decided that R-Truth's theme of What's Up was a good TNA theme, and it beat whatever I picked. I don't remember.
It was an incredible TNA theme.
But it fucking was wrong, and I shouldn't have lost that, and I was robbed. That's all I have to say about that.
I think
it was AMW.
AMW.
Yeah, it was. So if you out there think that What's Up, a TNA theme beat off, What's Up, which has been used in WWE for goddamn 30 years now, beats We Find the Defendants Guilty. Fuck you. Whoever voted for that, fuck you. I should have won that.
Did What's Up have the keyboard intro that he used in TNA?
It did have the keyboard intro, but whatever.
Okay.
I digress.
All right. Suck my dick.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, wrestling Twitter account, best wrestling Twitter account. The nominees were Danelicious, Darnell, TDE GIF, Joe K19, John Blood. Okay?
Yep.
Sorry. Okay. 19, Live or Leave, and Myth Gifts. The winner, with 21% of the votes, Darnell at Danelicious. Shout out to Darnell for winning. He one time said that he wanted us to Eiffel Tower him. So I
had repressed that so far back in my brain.
I can't sit here and say I agree because of that tweet solely, but I digress. Of course, I took myself out the running.
That's funny as fuck. That's hilarious.
Of course, I took myself out the running because we know there's only one good wrestling Twitter account on here.
Yeah, me too. I took myself out the
running. And
running.
it's suspended. So RIP.
I also
fly high at Christian. Fly high at King Christian. RIP forever. We will miss you. It's Jake's fault. Never forget that.
It's Hulk Hogan's fault.
TIGERDRIVE9X playlist of the year, our best playlist, which I think this award kind of doesn't make any sense, but whatever.
It doesn't at all.
Yeah, I really thought it was playlist video, but I guess people were like, shut up. And they did. They won it. Top Flight, Elix Skipper, Monty Brown, Alex Shelley, and RIP Matt Travis. The winner for TIGERDRIVER9X Plays of the Year goes to Alex Shelley. I know this is cap because that playlist was done in like fucking March. Right?
Yeah, that was one of the first ones we did. You are lying out.
Yeah, y'all are lying out your ass. But hey, maybe if y'all watched it and y'all peeped it, congratulations for y'all. I hope so. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Some people were like,
those are day ones.
Yeah, y'all had to be day ones, which I don't agree with. Some people were like, what are our playlists? Go to our fucking Twitter page. Go to our goddamn YouTube, and we make like. What do you, Stephen Larson?
Like, don't vote on our shit if you don't know it.
Stephen Larson. Okay, I will never forgive you. I'll never forgive you for this. Okay. God damn it, Stephen. God damn it, Larson. Jesus.
Steve and Larson. Steve and you.
Anyway, shout out to our dad, Alex Shelley, for winning Place of the Year. We got more Alex Shelley merch coming on the way. Don't even worry about it, baby. Anyway, getting into the bits now. At the end, tail end of these awards, the most wholesome Twitter, aka the Wholesome Gang Award. Of course, the nominees are Shug D, Lee Moriarty, Candy Lee.
Why would Lee be on here?
I don't know. That man's unhinged. And at Blue Ray Mysterio, Henry. Shout out to Head Cheese Henry, the homie. And the winner, god damn it, what an upset victory. The winner, not Shug D, Alex, Queen of the Ring. I cannot.
Shug, they see right through you.
I cannot believe this.
They see right through.
I cannot believe the upset victory. Wow. Shug D can't even win his own award. Says a lot. Says a lot.
It's because he'd be playing all those problematic themes at the BL.
That's true. That is true. On the opposite end of the spectrum, the least wholesome Twitter, aka the Creep Squad Award, the nominees are Big Swole, Faye, at Christian, that does not exist anymore, Live or Leave, AJ Gray, and Felicia Rose. Now, honestly, ain't nobody more unwholesome than Felicia. I'm gonna be real with you. It's just literally all for principle.
AJ Gray said meat purse.
AJ Gray did say meat purse, but Felicia Rose literally be post. Yeah. And no one's on more unwholesome than her. That's all I gotta say. But I mean, unlike Shug D, Faye's squad rides for her, and the winner of Creeper of the Year, I should say, and the least wholesome Twitter is Faye Jackson with 30% of the votes. I mean, come on. People were saying it's got to be Faye. Can't be anyone but Faye. It's got to be Faye. No one else can beat her. So, of course, and Big Swole's in there with about 18% of the votes. So that's the slurp business going up for you. And I'm in there with in third place because that's my mama. Or fourth place, I should say. That's my mom's. You know what I'm saying? Faye's my mom. So let's get it.
So that gives you an excuse to be disgusting on Twitter?
You're damn right it does, Cracker. Anyway, next X award is for the best TIGERDRIVER9X member. This is, of course, who in our TD9X family rules the most. The nominees are me, Chris, Jake, Alex Shelley, J Rose, X3, and Monty Brown. No surprise here.
I'm finally gonna win one.
Huh?
I'm finally gonna win one.
Ooh.
You can say it. You can announce who won the award.
Oh. Yeah, Alex Shelley won.
Huh?
Yeah, Alex won.
I fucking told you to.
It was.
Told you to rig the votes.
It was not even. Why would I rig it for you? Actually,
bros.
You have the least amount of votes here. It says I sat here and I looked at everyone that voted, and Jenny voted for Alex Shelley. So I think that's a conversation you guys have to have. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, but congratulations to our dad, Alex Shelley, for winning TIGERDRIVER9X Member of the Year. Please stop thirsting after him in our mentions. We see it every time, and it's disgusting. Speaking of thirsting and simping, the most simped after award, the award for the person that gets simped after the most on Twitter.com. The nominees are Roman Reigns, Orange Cassidy, Alex Shelley, Maki Ito, Candy Lee, and Alley Cat. And the winner with over 30% of the votes, Alley Cat. Wow, what a
damn. Who be simping after Alley Cat? Is there
have
anyone
no
particular
idea.
that comes to mind?
I have no idea. A lot of cat lovers out there.
Word? You got no idea?
No, I have no idea.
You don't even have a guess?
Nope, no guesses. Congratulations to Alley Cat for winning that award. Oh, speaking of Simp of the Year award, whoa, the nominees are.
I'll do this one.
No, I think I got it. I got it. You know, the nominees are Seahawk, Tyler Edwards, Lee Moriarty, and Sugar Dunkerton. The winner.
I think you missed one.
It says Jim Ross. Okay. The winner with over 20% of the votes, Shug D.
Excuse me, sir.
Yeah, what's up?
I think that's Christian's music.
Huh?
With over 28% of the votes, the winner for Simp of the Year is Chris.
Chris who? Chris Tucker? And you know man? No. Chris Jericho?
No. No. Why don't you please shut the hell up? Because you know it's you.
I have never simped after anyone in my life. Wait, Alec had one most simped after?
Swear to God. Wait, you never simped?
Is that like
you never simped?
I'd be like prom king and queen then?
No.
Damn.
No, you're just a simp.
I'm not a simp. Fuck you, man.
That's not what the awards say.
Yeah, well, shut up. Okay, it was a bunch of Steven Larseners in here. Goddamn, rigged. It was rigged. Recount. I demand a recount. A recount.
You want to be like them?
I was gonna say something. Let's not do it. Wrestling meme of the year. John Cena saying, "Boobies." Chris Jericho's mirror selfie. Faye Jackson twerking on Effie. Kenny Omega's annoyed face. The Rock. John Blood posting The Rock saying, "Shut up, bitch," and horny JR. The winner. With 35% of the votes, I'll be a son of a bitch is when JR is horny on the internet. My God.
Boom, boom.
When you see that cowboy emoji fly, that cowboy hat emoji fly, you know it's trouble. If you see a JR tweet with
when he start typing like Megan Thee Stallion, we're in trouble.
When you see JR post a tweet and they got a picture attached, you better goddamn have some goggles on because something's gonna be poking at you. I swear to God, that boy needs to be put behind some bars. Sauce it. Nominees for the best wrestling podcast: Steven Larson, Going in Raw. They All Suck, which is just not a podcast. People just saying podcasts suck. Cultaholic, Deadlock, AEW Unrestricted, and Marty and Sarah Love Wrestling. I'll also go through some of the other ones: Pod Van Dam, Tights and Fights, The Laps Fans, Super J Cast, Bad Wrestling Podcast, The A Show, The New Days Podcast. A lot of Pod Van Dams in here, actually, at the end. Rewind to SmackDown, One Crazy Weekend, Hardest Part of the Ring, etc., etc. A lot. Jim Cornette Experience. Whoever put that in, fuck you. The winner, of course, with nearly 30% of the votes, Steven Larson, Going in Raw. Wow.
They sent their peoples here.
Didn't see that one coming at all. Steven Larson, shout out to you guys, but shout out to all the wrestling podcasts out there. Yeah, man, wrestling podcasts. I will never listen to any other one but Deadlock and ours. So have a good day. And of course, the last award of the year goes to the TIGERDRIVER9X Bit of the Year. And this is an award that of all the bits that we've done, all the little jokes that we've done on our podcast, on Twitter, on the Twitch channel, what bit do you like the most? The nominees are Deborah, I love the cookies from SmackDown in 2001, I believe. Me calling Jake White. Me simping, that's just absolutely a bit and nothing for real. Ellen asking who is blank and not knowing any wrestlers for our podcast. Milkers, and WrestlingGram's Would You Buy Blank OnlyFans every week. And the winner, with almost 32% of the votes, at WrestlingGram asking, Would you buy Blank's OnlyFans? A catalyst for almost every episode of the podcast. Shout out to you, WrestlingGram, and I think it was only right if we answered his question to end this week's show. He says, well, since this episode isn't about one person, would you buy your mascot Texxys OnlyFans? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
What?